What up guys, and Kenny here and back with another video today. So today we're just going to be pushing with Xbow 3.6 with the Valkyrie instead of the Knight. I'm using her because she's a lot better in the meta, and she does well against like Fireball Bait and Recruits and Hogs. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and let's get started. Okay, so our first match, I'm not sure how you pronounce this person's name, but good luck to them. So I like waiting before I play any type of cards. Let's go Skeletons for his Wallbreakers. I think this should take care of them. And perfect. So off the bat, I'm gonna guess this is minor Wallbreakers. The Magic Archer variation has been going around lately, so I'm guessing it's that variant. And okay, so there's his Magic Archer. Unfortunately for us, we actually misplayed our Tesla. But I don't think it should matter much. Let's try to get the King Tower activated with his Wallbreakers. Okay, so unfortunately for us, we're kind of a second too late, but I think we should be fine. As long as we don't take too much damage in single, we should be able to win. Okay, let's go Xbow right here since we do have the elixir advantage. And let's protect our Xbow with the Valkyrie. I'm gonna actually log just to kill the Valkyrie just a second quicker, and we should be able to get a lock right here. Okay, so that was a pretty good lock on our end. We're almost closing in on his damage, and right here I'm just gonna Tesla and then NATO everything. I'm not sure why he played that Tesla there, but I'm gonna go Xbow right away. And I think this should pretty much be GG. Unless he's somehow able to defend, but I don't see how he'll be able to. Let's log this. And unfortunately for us, we didn't clip the other goblin, Spear Goblin. But we should be able to get back to another Xbow right here. I'm gonna play my other Xbow. Okay, really well played by him. He's able to get some chip damage. Let's NATO his Magic Archer. And we didn't have enough elixir to play our Ice Wizard to protect our Xbow. And let's actually play a Tesla up high here. And I'm probably going to go in for a defensive Xbow to set up for another offensive Xbow. I do this quite a bit in this matchup. He's getting a bit of damage, but I'm not too worried because I know he doesn't really have a big spell. So we should be able to break through if we slow roll our Valkyrie in the back. So this is what I'm going to do. And I'm actually going to play my Tesla up high just in case he goes through a Magic Archer. And I'm kind of going to ignore the Magic Archer if he ends up playing it since we are full on Elixir. And I don't really want to waste it. And okay, so this is perfect. We have a full Xbow on tower. All I really need to do is play my rocket, and I think we should be able to steal the game. And yeah, GG. On to the next match. Okay, so again, I'm gonna wait before I play my Skeletons. Okay, since he went Lava in the back, I'm actually gonna go Xbow. And I like hovering my Skeletons in case they have Inferno Dragon. And I kinda was a bit too late on the pickup. But I think we should be fine here. Let's play our Tesla just to DPS down his Lava Hound. And he should be pretty low in Elixir. Let's actually Ice Wizard right here to take care of his Skeleton Dragons. And I'm probably gonna late NATO. So this matchup is pretty hard for Icebow in my opinion. Just because they have the Inferno Dragon, the Miner, and the Skeleton Dragons. Which pretty much get almost infinite value if you don't like have a rock in hand or like distraction cards. So again, I'm gonna play my Xbow. And right here, I'm going to hover my Skeletons, making sure I get the timing right. And let's actually play our Tesla just to kill the Inferno Dragon, and this is looking pretty good for us. So as long as we don't mess up here, I think we should be able to win the game, since we did get a pretty lucrative lock. Let's rocket here. Hopefully our Tesla stays alive, and we kind of missed the Lava Hound, so this is looking pretty bad now. I don't really have any way of killing the skeleton dragons, and this might actually be a loss. I'm not sure if we'll be able to come back from this, but I think I might just ignore this and try to get the other tower, because I really don't know how I'm gonna come back. Let's the Valkyrie at the bridge just to force a card out, hopefully. And I have to set up for another Xbow. I can't just play an Xbow because he has Inferno Dragon cycle. And since he used this Inferno Dragon, I think I might just go Xbow now. Okay, let's actually Valkyrie, and yeah, that tower should be down. So let's go Xbow right now. Tesla right here, just to kill the skeleton dragons. Okay, let's... Ooh, I'm not sure what to do here. Okay, I can't really go Expo. I have to rocket this. I don't know what else I should do. This ice was in the corner. I'm gonna wait before I NATO. And hopefully we can... Oh yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, GG's. Not much I could really do there. Okay, we're up against Egoist. So again, I like waiting before I play anything. Let's actually go Ice Wizard in the back. That's a safe play. And right off the bat, he has a pump. So I'm guessing this is 3M pump. Let's get our Valkyrie ready for his Ebarbs if he has it. And looks like he might not have Ebarbs at all. I'm not sure which variation this is, just because not many variants run Dark Prince. I'm not gonna NATO that just because that would be wasting elixir. And he probably had his bandit ready, as you guys just saw. Yeah, really bad kite by me, but I think this should be fine. As long as we don't lose our tower in single, we should be okay. So you want pump again. I'm gonna go Expo. I don't think I can support this. Let's go NATO anyways. Yeah, that was a really bad NATO by me. So this is looking pretty bad. Let's go Valkyrie in the middle. I'm gonna have to take the damage on the left side. Hopefully this log... Okay. Yeah, it wasn't too much damage, so we should be fine. So it's getting to double elixir. Double elixir is gonna be a lot better for us. I'm gonna have to rocket this, unfortunately. Ice Wizard. I didn't want to activate King, just because I didn't want to be in like too much of a deficit in damage. I'm gonna have to defensive Expo. I can't really play an offensive Expo because, as you guys saw, I didn't really break through. This is gonna be really rough. Let's play a Tesla. So again, I'm playing this really slow. If we're able to cycle back to another Expo, I think I might go in, depending on what he does. Okay, so since he pumped, I'm gonna go in. And I like to hover my NATO, just to kind of help we get like a faster drop. And so we managed to get the score connection, which is really good for us right now, guys. We might be able to come back. Hopefully I don't mess this up, but we'll see. Okay, I have to NATO the Ebarbs to king. Let's actually rocket his Ebarbs and take the damage on his bandit. Okay, so that log really came in clutch. So all I really have to do right now in these coming minutes is defend. As long as I can defend, I think we should be fine. Because he doesn't really have a win condition or a big spell, so this should be fine, good for us. I'm gonna log again, then Ice Wizard. Let's play our Tesla in the same position, just to kind of help out. Okay, that was a really clean defense by us. So since we defended and we have a Tesla up, I can go in for Rocket. And I think we might need like 1 or 2 more rockets, we'll see. Okay, so we only need 1 more rocket. So I'm gonna completely ignore the left hand side since it's not gonna take my tower. And I'm gonna focus on this side right here, making sure I get this log down. And I'm gonna rocket again. He shouldn't be able to break through, I don't think. Let's go Ice Wizard right here. Again, I'm gonna ignore the left side because it's not gonna take my tower. And perfect, so he's not able to break through, I don't think. And this should pretty much be game. So yeah, I'm not getting 3 crown on my channel, guys. It's not happening. But anyways, GG. Okay, on to the next match. So I'm not sure how you pronounce this name, but I think it's Mao Loves Catherine. Gonna go Xbow first play. Kind of a wacky play, but I think this guy runs Xbow. Okay, so maybe he doesn't run Xbow. Okay, I have no idea what this guy is playing. Could be some kind of graveyard deck. I don't think it's E-Giant because nobody really runs E-Giant like that. Let's go Valkyrie in the back. I'm gonna take that rocket. It's a little risky, but we do have our Tesla and NATO in hand, so we should be fine. And he has a bowler. Okay, so this might be E-Giant after all. Okay, so LumberLoon. Okay, I'm gonna assume he has freeze, so let's actually go NATO to King. Have the skeletons and log. Really bad bar barrel. He ended up giving us elixir right there. So the thing is, right here, he did use this win condition, and he has a like a clunky cycle. So I'm gonna go in for a free rocket. So he can't really punish us just because he has a really slow cycle. So that's why I went in with the rocket. We'll be able to defend even if he tried to punish us, so. Okay, so we don't have a Tesla in hand, so I'm just gonna rocket NATO. Hopefully we get the elixir, and perfect, guys. We managed to clear everything up. So I know this guy is hating us right now, so let's send him some chicken emotes back. I know he's hating us, guys. Gonna rocket his bowler, just because that's the only way I can really get damage, since I can't really get a connection. So again, I'm just gonna spam defensive Xbows. Since he doesn't really have a big spell, this should really be good for us. Gonna set up with the Tesla here and then hopefully get back to another Xbow. So right here, I think I'm just gonna rocket. I don't really need to pull it to king anymore. Our Valkyrie's doing a lot of work on the left hand side. I'm gonna go Xbow there, just because he did cycle his bowler opposite lane. And let's see if we're able to get a lock here. I'm gonna log. And okay, we get a small lock, but I don't think it's enough. I'm gonna Ice Wizard and then play my Valkyrie in this important spot, guys. Notice I played it behind the bowler, so he's not able to nado on my Valkyrie to target my Princess Tower. Okay, so this should be really good for us. I'm gonna play another Ice Wizard, and I'm gonna rocket this, and this should pretty much be GG. So pretty easy match. As you guys can see, couldn't really do much, especially since his cycle was a little slow, so yeah. Okay, we're up against Boosterio, so it seems like he might know us or something. That could be a good or a bad thing, but we'll see. I'm gonna assume he has Xbow, since he's spamming wows. Okay, so since he's giving us like the cry face and the mad face and he played giant, I'm gonna assume that he counters us, so yeah, this looks like giant graveyard. I'm gonna rocket this. And then Ice Wizard. Really bad Dark Prince on his end. He managed to actually give us Elixir right there. So as it seems, he doesn't really have much of a ground presence. So I'm just gonna go Xbow. And notice this Xbow placement. I'm gonna place it right here in the middle. In case he has like Inferno Dragon, I'm able to pull it to king with my Nado. And really late drop on his giant. He had to cycle back because he didn't really have it in cycle. And this lock pretty much won us the game as long as we're able to defend. Okay, let's play our skeletons, and I'm gonna be really patient on this. Let's play our Valkyrie. Is he gonna go graveyard? Does he even have graveyard? Okay, he has Fireball. Let's defensive Expo since he did use his Fireball. And log this so it doesn't hit my tower. This is looking pretty good. We didn't really take much damage on any of our towers. Let's play our Valkyrie and then our Ice Wizard in the corner, just in case we need to separate it from our Tesla. And let's see what win condition he has. So he does have the graveyard. Let's play our log and then NATO this. This should be a pretty good defense. Okay, so I'm just gonna play defensively again. I don't really want to go in just yet because I don't really have like much of a support. You never really want to go Xbow unsupported, but only in like few scenarios where you actually would, but in this case you wouldn't go Xbow unsupported. So right here, as you guys can see, I have like a proper support with 2 Teslas. So I'm gonna actually NATO the Skarmy, and I think we should be able to get the lock right here. Okay, pretty small lock, but it's a pretty crucial small lock. We just need like 2 rockets on the tower and we should be able to win. Let's play our Tesla up high. Okay, really bad fireball by him. It's not really gonna do much for him. We're just going to be able to have like an Ice Wizard on defense, which isn't really the best situation. I'm going to go in. I didn't really want to play my NATO right there in case he wanted to predict. And I'm going to set up with another Tesla right here. So that's pretty much dead. So I'm just going to go in for another Xbow. Hopefully we're able to break through. Let's hover our NATO. Okay, really good placement on his Dark Prince. Let's play our Tesla right next to our Xbow, and that was a really bad misclick on our part. Hopefully that doesn't cost us. Let's go Ice Wizard in the back. I'm gonna keep up the pressure. Valkyrie at the bridge just to predict like a giant or something. Gonna NATO his minions, and then Ice Wizard in the back again. So I'm gonna log just so his giant doesn't tank for his graveyard. And wow guys, this graveyard's getting a ton of damage. I have to send in another Rocket Blitz game. And we pretty much won it right here. That was a little intense and a bit scary at the end since we did miss our rocket, but we managed to pull through with the dub, so yeah. Okay, so right off the bat, he goes in with the barrel. Princess second play, of course. Typical Logbait player. Okay, so he actually has the Inferno Dragon, which is a little weird. I'm not sure what kind of deck he's running since... Okay. I've never really seen a Logbait deck with like a Furnace before. I don't really want to go defensive Xbow because I'm not sure what he has. So I'm going to go in with an Xbow on offense. And he does have the rocket. Okay. So if we went defensive Xbow, we probably would have been in trouble right there. But I'm really glad that we were able to go on offense, since we did have that Ice Wizard supporting. Okay, so really big tip against Logbait. So against Logbait, you really want to keep track of their princesses. So what you want to do to count cycle is every time they play their Logbait, I mean their princess, count their cards until the 4th card. By the 4th card, they should have princess in cycle again. So I think he has princess again in 2 more cards. Okay, so that's card number 3, and then that's card number 4. So he should have princess in cycle, but he should be low in elixir, so I don't think he's gonna play his princess now. Okay, so our opponent definitely has princess in cycle. I'm actually gonna go Xbow on the left. Okay, so he has a Megaknight. That's kind of weird, but This might actually be good for us since his cycle's slow. Let's go Tesla in the middle. Ice Wizard. So that's card number 1. That's card number 2. 2 more cards for his princess. That's card number 3, card number 4. And I have to predict his princess again. Okay, let's go Xbow on the left hand side, guys. Gonna Tesla, and I'm gonna try to cycle back to another Xbow. Okay, so he shouldn't really have much elixir to actually rocket this, since he did spend so much on the other side, and yeah, he gave up. So I'm gonna be on this guy since he did princess second play. And I really don't like a Logbait, so yeah, GG's. Alright, so let's try to activate King right here. So it looks like it's 3.0 Xbow. I'm gonna actually NATO to cycle and to get chip damage on all his towers. Gonna actually rock it. I don't really need a log since the Xbow is gonna hit my Ice Wizard. So 3.0 Xbow usually has matchup if you have the Valk variant, but according to like Icebow and Xbow pros, they've been saying like the Knight version counters 3.0. So if he goes Xbow, I'm just gonna go Valkyrie and then Tesla. Oh shoot, hopefully that doesn't connect to our tower. Okay, those archers are gonna do a ton of damage. I don't really have enough elixir to defend this. Okay, so those archers did quite a bit of damage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to defensive Xbow just to force out a fireball, but I'm going to place it once I hit 10 elixir. And what this is going to do is going to kind of stop him from going in just for a bit, so I have more time to recoup elixir. And I like going Ice Wizard on the side where they have the most damage, just so I can kind of stall an Xbow, if that makes sense. So really bad play of him to actually go Knight in the back. I'm just gonna NATO, and what I can do here is just Valkyrie and Tesla since he did use his Knight. And you guys are gonna see in this match going forward that punishing their Knight is actually gonna be how you win. So I'm gonna actually go Ice Wizard in the middle and go in since he did use his Knight over there. I'm just gonna go Valkyrie on the side where my Xbow is, just to kind of help out on the defensive end. And I'm gonna Tesla his Xbow, just because he doesn't really have Knight and Cycle to protect it. And I think here we should be able to get a connection. He should be low on elixir since he did spend those archers, and this is gonna be a really good lock. So as long as we can play perfect defense, we should be able to win this match no problem. So let's defensive Xbow again. Hopefully he uses like his fireball and perfect. So again, I'm just gonna go Ice Wizard on the side where he has the most damage. And I'm actually gonna log just to kind of help out. And I'm gonna actually prediction Tesla right here since he did use his Knight. He's probably trying to juke me out or something. I'm gonna go defensive Xbow on, just because he did use that fireball for no reason. And actually I'm gonna rock it since we do have like a live Xbow and we're almost at 10 elixir. So I'm gonna make sure I clip the archer so I get value. And it would be a bad play for him to go Xbow, but I'm just gonna actually Tesla just in case. Gonna log. And I don't think I'll need a NATO. And even if he goes Xbow, it should be fine since we do have the rocket. Let's go defensive Xbow again, and then Tesla. And this is pretty much looking like it's GG. We're like up 1,000 damage or close to that. And yeah, it looks like he gave up, so. Alright, I'm gonna log the Skarmy. And judging by his name, this might be Giant Graveyard. And let's go Xbow opposite lane. I don't know if going Xbow in the middle is actually a good play anymore. I used to do it quite a bit, but then they would just get too much damage. Let's try to kill his Musketeer. And that's really unfortunate that he actually predicted our Tesla there. I'm gonna go Ice Wizard down below and then go Valk up high. And this should pretty much defend everything. Hopefully his Musketeer doesn't get too much damage on the tower. And okay, actually didn't lock on our tower, so we're in a pretty good spot, I'd say. We're up about 600 damage. As long as we're able to just like keep up defense and pressuring in the correct position, we should pretty much be able to win. Let's go Tesla down below. I put my Tesla in this position so he's not able to snipe my Tesla with his Musketeer. Let's try to get a King Tower activated just to kind of help us out. So since we kind of wasted our NATO, he's probably going to go in with a Giant Graveyard push. And this is probably going to be really bad for us since we don't really have enough stuff to really defend his push. Let's NATO. Okay, that's a lot of damage. So we took quite a bit of damage right there, around 700, but we might be fine. But let's see. I'm gonna go Xbow here. I know he's not gonna go Giant right away. And I'm gonna actually spread out my Tesla right here. I'm gonna protect our Valkyrie by killing off his Musketeer. And I'm gonna do something crazy. I'm just gonna NATO his Ebarb back so we get damage with our Valkyrie. And that's about 2 swings. And this is getting pretty close. As long as we're able to defend this and rocket once, we should be able to win this. And let's try to activate our King Tower again. Okay, so we actually successfully managed to activate King. Gonna rocket, and then once we defend this, this should pretty much be GG. Oh my gosh, guys. So this is not good at all. We're in a 1 tower situation, and as you guys may know, this is pretty much GG. But we might be able to steal the game, hopefully. Let's actually go Valkyrie in the back. So if I win this, guys, you guys owe me 1,000 likes. 1,000 likes if I win this. I highly doubt I'll win this, but we'll see. Let's actually try to spam this lane so he's not able to get a good Giant Graveyard push. I'm gonna NATO this back so his Giant doesn't tank for his Graveyard. And I think the way we win this is by getting 2 Valkyries down and trying to counter push off them. So let's actually start that right now. Let's go with the Valkyrie in front to protect our weaker Valkyrie. And I'm gonna actually Tesla his Musketeer. And really interesting Skarmy by him. His cycle is probably bad. And I'm forced to actually NATO them all together. So let's go Xbow here so he's not able to go Giant Graveyard on our tower. So again, I'm just going with Valkyries so he's just to kind of help out and to start our counter push. I'm gonna use my Tesla just DPS down his Musketeer. And this should be a pretty good Valkyrie push right here. I don't think he'll be able to stop this judging by his cycle. Yeah, I knew he only had like Skarmy since he uses Ebarbs there, and hopefully that gets a good amount of chip damage. Okay, that's pretty good. As long as we're able to defend, we should be able to win. Let's go Xbow to pull back his giant. Gonna log. And no way, guys. No way. So I know he has Musketeer. Let's predict that. And let's actually BM because he was BMing us earlier. And you guys owe me 1,000 likes because I managed to clutch that up. And Kenny out.